Jesus Christ. He is our Guru, spiritual master. That's a fact. Don't take him otherwise. If you don't take Jesus Christ, that insignificant, great personality, why should I think of him as ordinary human being? That is Naraki Bhakti. Jesus Christ, Son of God. He tried to preach according to the time, place, circumstances, country, people. He wanted to deliver God consciousness. In 3 years what he did, is wonderful.
Without following the Guru's instructions, there's no question of appreciating who he is, or his work.
And this word, Jesus the Christ. Christ means
God.
Yes.
So originally it was Jesus of the Christ, meaning he was Son of God.
Yeah. That Christ is Krishna.
Yeah. Same word.
Christ. Christ means Krishna. Christ means Krishna.
He's what he was teaching is exactly in accord with what we're doing.
Yes.
I was reading some of his instructions, what he was giving to his original disciples, and he gave them examples that the birds, they are not worrying about their food, and God is supplying. So you should not worry for your food. You should simply go out and preach. He said, so what should you worry if you go out and preach? Do you think that God will not give to you? He's giving to the birds.
That is our mission.
And he told them you should not worry for your food, for your clothing, for somewhere to stay. If you preach, then God will look after all those things. And he had them give up everything. They had a common pool. Anyone that came to join him, they would pool all their resources and share it among them. Anybody who was with nothing, he would get something. They would get food and clothes like that. He was a actual Vaishnava teacher, Vaishnava principles.
They asked me the question, what is your opinion of Christ? So I said, he is our Guru. We accept him. Preaching God's message is Vaishnava. Anyone who accepts God, he was explaining kingdom of God. So according to time, circumstances, audience, we can just imagine what kind of people we have to deal with.
So we read that Christ said that I and my Father are one.
One means in quality. We are one in quality. When we realize that I am not this body, I am spirit soul, I am part and parcel of God, then bhakti begins, then he enters into the after Brahma realization.
Movement is to awaken God consciousness of the human being. Movement is to awaken God consciousness of the human being. Human being is distinguished from the animals, that the animals cannot understand what is God.
Mm-hmm.
And if the human being also does not understand what is God, then he is animal.
I see. And so your movement is to bring about an understanding of God among human beings.
Yes.
You say that Hare Krishna consciousness pretty much takes the absolute truths from the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, and the Vedic.
Religion means to understand God.
Don't you run into conflicts at all or contradictions in those particular philosophies?
No, I don't find any conflict because the ultimate goal is God. So you have to understand God and try to love Him. So you can go through any religious process, if the goal is attained, that you understand what is God and you try to love Him, then your life is perfect.
Why do we see so many of your followers chanting almost all the time?
Chanting means to keep association with God always. Chanting means to keep association with God always. This is transcendental vibration, just like a radio message. If you keep contact with the radio message, then you know everything what is going on outside. Similarly, this transcendental sound, Hare Krishna, if you chant, then you keep connection with God directly. Hare Krishna, if you chant, then you keep connection with God directly.
And Hare Krishna means what?
Hare Krishna means addressing the energy of God, and Krishna means God. Hare Krishna means addressing the energy of God, and Krishna means God. Hare Krishna means addressing the energy of God, and Krishna means God.